Hello and welcome to Shut It Slag News. I am your host, Sweeney Pat. Won't somebody please think of the children? Not in that way, Dave. Random news headlines. Oh, for sake, Dave. Is there any point? Just in case. That's plenty, Dave. I talk about how that clan, Sweeney Pat, got himself a video warning today. Clan. You what, Dave? Oh, and I'd just like to congratulate the Lionesses for leading the way in women's football. Oh, sorry, football. That was close. It nearly came across as unpatriotic there for a minute, Dave. And we can't have that.
No, Harry, you can't.
I mean, it's enough to give me the arsehole.
I'll tell you what, Dave, if this is a depiction of the future of this country, where the height of achievement is women's football made possible with a bowl of Weetabix, well, then I've schmit it. You slag! You slag!
Football. What you men see in it, I don't know.
I have no idea, love. So, I woke up this morning bright and early, the sun was shining through a chemtrail sky, the birds were tweeting that they hope I burn in a hot place, and all the British newspapers feel as if it is a patriotic obligation to support the women's football. Course, patriotism can't include criticising this country, starting from about, just after the Second World War onwards. About dinner time, where every section of Britishness is diluted in some way or another. Though not to worry, as now I see exactly how this has been playing out. But when we finally get round to voicing our opinions via this marvellous medium called the internet, along comes a new legislation called the Online Safety Bill. But never mind that, let's all talk about women's football. It's a bit like curling. It'll never catch on, Dave. Oh, I see. How did we ever manage without it? I mean, before that, what did we have? We just had men running around faster, men kicking a ball faster, and men not having a temper tantrum every 5 minutes. Oh no, hold on a minute. Scrub that last one, Dave. Though, as a feminist myself, I'm very liberally minded. Ain't I, Dave? Though women's football is not one topic I've really knocked one out over in recent times. In fact, ever. Is there any wonder? But then again, I'm also just a man. To the operation. What do I know? I move aside and stand corrected by default. And now it's all over. And they are the queens of Europe. They can go back to banging on about equal pay for women in sports. And quite rightly so, as I am the first to agree, it's a valid question. Why don't women footballers get the same amount of money in wages as men do? It's outrageous. And even worse, nobody has the answer to this conundrum. Well, actually, love, the 6 or 7 pubs left that still have airy Harris blokes up and down the country have the reason why. However, since the dawn of time, man has evolved by learning to keep his mouth firmly shut. So I guess it remains a mystery as we look around the half-empty stadiums and act surprised when they ask, why do men get paid more money than women in sports? I mean, it's so unfair, Dave. And let's not let the principle of capitalism, the profit motive, get in the way of equalities in sport. Hear, hear. Viva la revolution. You can't. That's how they talk. So, back onto the Online Safety Bill. And who the hell is Bill anyway, Dave? Too many questions, so little time. What with all this time dedicated to protecting children? And there's me thinking that we could just simply leave them alone to start with. But then again, what do I know? I'm not a Labour MP or an employee at the BBC. What was the question again? So, just as a heads up for regular viewers on this channel, I will be making all videos available over at Rumble. I'll put a link in the description. Look into it, Dave. I mean, it was going to be just a matter of time, I guess. But I'm all for this online safety bill, which protects an adult-only audience from watching my YouTube channel number 5. Then again, I'm offended by British children's cartoon Peppa Pig. Some piglet in the shape of an hairdryer with 2 carpet munchers for parents. I'm offended by that. But let's think of the children, good people. You what, Dave? I was only joking. But let's put that in context. A joke is a fictional construct So, does that mean that all jokes will be banned from social media? You what, Dave? What do you mean, yes? And what is the takeaway message from all this? In all factual, actual honesty, I don't know or care. And I suppose the online safety bill is already working then, ain't it? You slag! You slag! So, for those of you who are interested, a particular video was removed recently as the old boob tooth found a conversation about the anti-living of a certain collective of peoples that are both a religion and an ethnicity. Needless to say, it begins with J and ends with W. Hold on, Dave, what have Hindus got to do with this?